Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite. And this is Friday, November 10th, 2023. And before I start, I would like to change my Facebook page. Ooh, I'm going to make this easy for me today. Cool. All right. So tomorrow is Veterans Day, and I want to do some energy work for all veterans, past, present, future, wars in the military. You didn't fight in the war, you all qualify. But before I do, I've had a lot of people ask me what my view is on the Israel-Palestinian conflict, and I've been very quiet. And if I've been quiet lately, it's because, once again, YouTube censored me. And censoring me for this time, I took it as a sign from Spirit saying, you need to kind of ease off on energy work, take a break, which I did. And I put my attention on my land, getting more crops in, taking care of the animals, and just developing the land, getting back into nature. But also I've been really being able to study and learn and go into history about what's happening with Israel and Palestine and the Arabs and the whole Middle East. And I want to say right off the bat I want to apologize to Israel because I was wrong in my view about you. I thought you guys were really awful people, and you were ones, and everybody's accusing you of genocide, and you're not doing that. I know people are really going to not like what I'm going to say. People, you've really got to step back and think about this. All right? Now, over the past, Israel has done many compromises with Palestine and their leaders, Hamas and the PLO, offering them land, offering them their own country, a two-state solution. And they were turned down. Why? Because people there were just coming out and saying, we want all or nothing. We want you dead. We want you gone. You can't have anything. So no, we're not going to accept your offer that would give us our own country. And by the way, we want you all dead. Now, it's kind of like the Palestinians and the Arabs are wanting to commit genocide against the Jewish people. And really, guys, if Israel, and I do not stand with everything their government is doing. Let me say this up front. I just have a better understanding on why. And I am not a military strategist, so I can't tell them what to do or even step in or even think of what they should do. I'm not in that area. I'm not in that situation. But if you are surrounded by individuals who you have tried to compromise with, and all that comes out is, we're going to kill you. We want you gone. We want you dead. You look at things differently. And again, you're going to say that Israel is creating genocide. Well, if they wanted to wipe out Palestine and the Palestinians completely, they would have done it over the 75 years. And by the way, if you've checked up on Palestine's birth rate, they have grown in population. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if a population is growing, that's not exactly what I would call genocide. And again, I have seen Israel do some really horrible things against the Palestinians. So again, I'm not saying Israel is an angel over this. They have done a lot wrong. Yet, what are you going to do when you've got two sides that want, one side wants to obliterate you and kill you entirely? You're going to stand up for yourself. Now, what are they standing up against? My God, they are standing up against radical Islam. Think about this. Have you ever paid attention to what's going on in the world? And this is also a UN agenda, getting people, mass migrations into all these areas where those immigrants now have outnumbered the locals. and are changing everything in that area, customs, everything. And they're not assimilating in the area. Now, what if, and I'm going to throw this out at you, and I do believe what happened in October against the Israelis was a planned event. And I believe, my truth, that people in charge of Hamas and all those beings put their lieutenants in charge all over the world to radicalize the area. And again, these immigrants are not assimilating into the area. And they're all now waiting for a sign. And what was that sign? That was a sign against Israel, where they went and massacred all those people. Hamas did. Complicated situation. And then all of a sudden, you've got all these marches standing up for Palestine, hating the Jews, and standing up for Hamas, which is a terrorist group. Now, it was planned, and what is the goal here? For Islam to take over the world. They've come out and said it. I have seen them say, once we have taken over England, we will go door to door, and if you are not a Muslim, we will kill you. And they mean it. It's kind of like the Catholics did way back when in their Inquisition time. Same thing, different group. Cancel, clear, delete. Now, if you have looked at the Islamic nations, you're going to kind of notice that they've gone backwards in time. They don't have any industry. They treat their women like crap. Now, if I was in any of their countries, I wouldn't last 5 minutes, not for wearing this. I would be raped and stoned because that's what they do. They want women pregnant, barefoot, in the kitchen and keeping their mouths shut, which they do out of fear. Look at those countries. Women are wearing burqas. They're covered from head to toe. Why? So the men won't be tempted. Well, oh, please. Now, for all those gays and trans people who are standing up for Hamas and Palestine, dudes, if you were there, they would give you a one-way ticket off a building, maybe castrated you first just for fun. And you look at Israel, and Israel accepts all this. They are really one of a very democratic country trying to exist. And I have to thank them, along with a few other countries like Poland, for standing against radical Islam. Because if we don't, we're screwed. All right, that's my thoughts. Now let's do some energy work. Okay, guys, this is for the veterans from all wars. Whoops, we got people on the outside coming through. Okay, so for those of you who participate, sit down. If you got your crystal, hold that to amplify our work. Take some deep breaths, breathe in light, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. So you breathe in light and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. As you're doing that, I surround each and every one of you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection. Sorry. And that's what happens when it's live. You have to improvise. All right. All right, so feel all this energy flow around you, the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I seal you in the pink flame of love, and I call them all your teachers, guides, and masters, the divine beings that work with you, the angels, the archangels, the cosmic beings, all those beings of light, and we invite them in to amplify our work. So imagine we're all in this huge circle and we're all connected through our heart chakras. And we take a breath, we reconnect again with the Creator, feel that energy flow all the way down through our bodies, down our legs, out our feet into the earth, releasing, purifying, and sending anything, any energy that no longer serves you into the earth. Feel that energy flow down your arms, your hands, your spine. Feel totally consumed in this energy. Now allow some of this energy to flow out of your chakras, and again, your hands into the center where we're forming this incredible bubble of light. And underneath is this huge Earth Keeper crystal that's going to amplify our work over 100,000 fold. And in this work, we're going to put in all war veterans, past, present, future, to help them heal body, mind, and soul, and help them reconnect to the Creator. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me. And if it is your will, O Creator, I command. And we also call to the higher selves of all veterans, all war veterans, past, present, future, who has been in any domestic or foreign wars, and ask for permission to do the work for them. We called on Michael the Archangel and asked that you take your sword of blue flame and cut all ties to any energy these men and women may have taken on that's not theirs. Whether from family, friends, relatives, acquaintance, strangers, people they have worked with, fought with, or fought against, any officer in command or any church official of any kind. This includes all worlds, militaries, domestic and foreign. As this energy is removed from them like an onion skin, we send it back to God, fill them up with their divine essence. I asked Michael to cut all ties to any reptilian, dinosaur energy, secret societies, and organized religion, cutting all ties to any oaths, vows, curses, hexes, rituals that may have been done to them or their families, going backwards and forwards, hundreds of thousands of generations, or anything they may have done consciously or unconsciously. Let this unwanted energy be peeled from them like an onion skin, sending it back to the Creator, and these beings fill up with more of their divine essence. Oops. I command Michael to cut all ties to any effigies that may have been misused against them in any foreign or domestic war, including anything they own, clothes, hair, picture, their name spoken, written, or just thought of, or anything they have their energy on. As we cut the ties to these elementals, I call the violet flame through them to clean them up, the angel and energy to heal them. We seal them in the pink flame of love, commanding them to be neutral or only emitting love. I command Michael now remove all energy implants done to these men and women due to black magic, black witchcraft, or voodoo that could have carried over from any lifetime, past, present, and future. See all this unneeded energy now being removed from all their chakras or anywhere in their bodies that's out of balance. We now peel this energy off of them like an onion skin and send that energy back to the Creator. They fill up with more of their divine healing essence. I asked Michael to now come forth and cut all ties to patriarchy, genocide, rape, incest, slavery, prostitution, persecution, circumcision, removing any overlays that are trying to manipulate them, keeping them from being connected to the Creator, healing themselves, being successful in all their divine missions, and being filled with joy. As all this unwanted energy is removed from them that is keeping all these wonderful things from coming to them, we send that energy back to the Creator, and they fill up with more of their divine essence. We see this divine energy giving them all the divine strength, will, and inspiration they need to move forward in divine joy. See these veterans draw to themselves everything they need now to heal for free, along with people, money, pro bono attorneys for any lawsuits they have that are wrongfully against them, or to help with rightful government claims that is being held from them. We see them getting lots of good press in all medias. I call the higher self of all veterans everywhere to reawaken to the knowledge and soul remembrance of what it is like to be in perfect balance and harmony with your balanced masculine and feminine side, and what it feels like to be connected with divine energy. In your mind's eye, see light being added to all veterans' DNA structures. See this change become a new old soul memory changing inside Mother Earth's DNA structure as well. See this divine light being directed to everyone's hearts and brains, especially the part of the brain that is reptilian, and adding emotions and feelings to that part of all reptilian and human brain cosmos wide, replacing the reptilian war gladiator mentality with one that is reconnected spiritually to the Creator. I call the higher selves of everyone on the planet. Now, set as a group, we petition to Helios and Vista that the violet flame blaze through Earth and all humanity to erase the past, present, and future karma created from the off-balance, patriarchal, warring energy. I call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties and binds from all life forms, the earth, angels, elementals, and the unbalanced masculine energy. As all ties and binds are cut, see them being transmuted by the violet flame. See those empty spaces being filled with divine inspiration, wisdom, and divine heart to function from, replacing this energy with balanced, harmonious, divine female male energy. I command that this integration with all war veterans be gentle, loving, and kind, and let all apply this new energy in very practical ways. In your mind's eye, see this balance affecting all generations, backwards and forwards as a ripple of water flowing in harmony with nature. See a burst of balanced divine energy affecting all incarnations on earth at once, seeing everyone's DNA cells, atoms, and molecules raised to a higher vibration of divine light. Let each atom, cell, and molecule in humanity and the earth be connected with the divine energy source, creating divine balance. I call the higher selves of all war veterans, past, present, and future, to step forward into the light, cut all the ties, Michael the Archangel and Shiva, to unbalance patriarchy, genocide, incest, greed, power, gladiator mentality, war, violence, rape, pillage, plunder of earth and all life forms, including women. Cut ties to all reptilian energy, any connection to the god and goddess of war, chaos, and destruction. Cut all ties to all oaths, vows they have taken with each other. And as all this energy is cut and removed from them, we also ask that their reptilian brain is shut down and their divine God brain reactivated. See this unwanted energy released from their energy field, cells, atoms, molecules, all the way down to their DNA, going backwards and forwards through all incarnations. As this energy is released, I call the violet flame through them and all the works that are misdirected. Cut all ties to all black and negative ceremonies that are being done to keep veterans weak and confused. As all this unwanted energy is removed, all war veterans are now reconnecting to their higher selves and becoming awakened spiritual beings. See them very excited as they're being given their divine missions and their divine purposes. Let them fill up with divine respect for all walks of life. I call the goddess of truth to step into everything that the military does and into any secrets that are harmful to a veteran in any way or on any level. I command that all experiments that they are trying to hide and those being experimented on be brought to the surface in a way no person will be harmed. Let the truth come forward and let those being experimented on be cared for and justly compensated. I call the higher selves of all doctors and all healthcare providers or workers caring for these war veterans, and I command that you be divinely inspired to the cures and the proper medicine and treatment that can be given to them, body, mind, and soul, to help them heal. Let the divine treatments and all the sources needed come to the surface now. I ask that anyone who is mistreated or experimented on be guided to the medicines or treatment they need to get well for free. I call to Ganesha and ask that you remove all blocks and energy overlays that bring the divine treatments and all the sources they need to the surface now, permitting people to discover the cures and that the people needing treatments receive them for free, not having to wait or be seen by any doctor that they need. I ask that all war veterans who have taken on radiation or any other harmful chemical agent that they now carry in their bodies be surrounded in the energy of angel light which helps release all aches and pains. I ask that Michael cut the ties to all karma they now took on and is now making them sick. I call the violet flames through them to clean up their cells, atoms, molecules going down to the DNA. We command all the sick cells to mirror the healthy cells and the rest gently eliminated through the natural waste released of the body fluids. We also ask this of any family member they may have unconsciously contaminated, including all wives. We surround all their unborn children with extra healing and everything they need to be healthy while being carried in the wombs, creating healthy births and children. We call to the higher selves of all vets who are contemplating suicide for what they have witnessed and or participated in willingly or not, or have come back for war to not be able to function with their family unit, creating much hardship for all. We ask Michael the Archangel to cut the ties of these war thoughts. And we call the violet flame to transmute all out of balance energy you are holding in your minds and bodies, reconnecting you to the Creator. As that divine energy flows back into your body, we're filled with loving, forgiving Creator energy that releases you from what you have done. This now allows you to start looking forward at all the new possibilities you have in your life to be of service to others. This will bring you much joy, especially when you can help someone by passing on a kindness to someone near and dear to your heart or a stranger. As all war veterans reconnect to the Creator, their child within is given the dark, divine spark of life to bring it back to their conscious mind, creating such a great joy that flows outward from them to all their families and friends. This creates a new functional family in life. You now see all people as your family, friends, aunts, uncles, sons, daughters, and lay down your weapons, choosing not to hurt or harm neither anyone nor yourself. We ask that the divine to awaken your spiritual being, allowing love, compassion, kindness, caring, peace, divine love to flow through your body, mind, and spirit, again being given their divine mission and purposes. We call the higher selves of all war veterans and their families, and I ask their higher selves get together for a little group meeting on the etheric plane with everyone, putting their egos aside so everyone can communicate with much love, compassion, and understanding. Let this be brought down into daily conversations that use words that are gentle, loving, and kind. From the hearts of all war veterans, see a light flow from their heart to each one of their family's members, allowing for a reconnection through love, creating a peaceful, functional family life that is full of joy and service to others. See more veterans' mental health groups forming with full funding from the government or outside donations from caring funders. So now let's give our current military a little bit of attention. We call the higher selves of everyone in all militaries, foreign and domestic, and this includes anyone in any radical group. We ask your higher selves to help you step forward in the light, reconnect with the Creator, and become a conscious being. See all protesters as your family, friends, aunts, uncles, sons, and daughters. Lay down your weapons, choosing not to hurt or harm anyone. We call the higher selves of everyone in militaries worldwide and a command that you be divinely inspired in ways of stopping and preventing war, and to put your energies toward more humanitarian efforts. That all research and manufacturing of all nuclear, electromagnetic, laser, microwave, Star Wars type, chemical, biological, germ sound, or any other scientific warfare is immediately halted and dismantled. We call the decision makers of the military worldwide and everyone in the military and command you step forward in the light. And if you choose not to work for humankind, which is your free will, We ask your higher selves and angels put you in a position of total harmlessness and a light worker take your place, or no one at all. We ask the divine to awaken your spiritual being, allowing love, compassion, kindness, caring, peace, and divine love to flow through your body, mind, and spirit. We ask your higher selves to help you become conscious beings, able to see clearly all military commands that are given with the courage to refuse bullets, not kill, hurt, or harm any living being, refusing to go on kill missions, for you now see everyone as family, refusing shots, vaccines. We all send you lots of divine courage to refuse to be redeployed. You are all supported by your family and friends for these conscious decisions. And if you choose to go AWOL, then go back and fight. Then may you be invisible to all military and police authorities and able to hide in plain sight. We call to all elementals of war you use, cutting them free from your misuse, cleanse with the violet flame, reconnect to the Creator, and command those elementals to be neutral, to misfire, not work, go off course, and choose to not hurt or harm any life form. May divine peace, calm, divine brotherhood, divine enlightenment, inspiration for putting together a balance, governments all over the world, and creating peace descend down around everyone now and continue to flow 24/7, 365 days a year. So be it. And nevertheless, not our will, but thy will be done. And we give thanks for this opportunity to serve. Take a deep breath and release this. Wow, thank you for giving it energy. And I'm going to ask that anybody that listens to this video or watches it, that this energy work for the veterans is amplified over 100,000 fold. And I'm going to say real quick, whether you agree with me or not, but thank you, Israel, for standing firm against radical Islam. And I say the same thing to Poland and Hungary. Thank you for standing up against radical Islam. Bless you, and may you receive everything you need to be able to stand up and also be divinely inspired on how to create peace. I know that's not easy. That's why it's got to be divinely inspired. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed weekend. And, oh, gosh, better ground. Okay, if you've got this stone called hematite, hold that until you're not lightheaded, okay? For those of you that don't, stand up with me. All right, so feel the earth energy come up your feet. And as it does, your energies pull in balance. You start to ground. You become heavier. Lightheadedness goes away. You become very centered. Feel that earth energy come up higher. Feel yourself becoming more centered, more back in body. Feel yourself grounding even more. Feel that earth energy come up even higher. Feel yourself grounding, becoming centered. Your energies pull in. You are no longer lightheaded. You're very, very centered and filled with all these new possibilities. All right. Now, if you're still energy high, gosh darn, depending on where you are, get dressed, go out and put your hands on a tree, send all your excess energy into the tree. 30 seconds, you want to do it more, great. And then ask the tree to send you energy back and you will ground. If you don't want to do that, eat something. Don't want to do that? Taking a bath or a shower can help you pull back in body. Just don't be lightheaded, okay? All right, now, on that note, have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again.